first two-a-day, right, today?
Yeah.
Take me through that, how you approach these kind of days.
Well, I mean, it's one of the hardest things within our sport, and all you can really do is just know what you're getting yourself into and have the best attitude you can, because it's going to be a bit of a rough day. But we came in, we had a good pace, we got a lot of good work done, so really proud of what we did, and now we just have to come back. The night part's probably the hardest thing actually to do, because I mean, you got the harder practice out of the way, and now it's doing practice without full pads. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to getting some more good work in tonight, and then give me a good break after that.
Two-a-days are so ingrained into football. Do you guys kind of look at them as almost like a necessary evil kind of thing, or?
I mean, yeah, it really is. I mean, I remember having 3-a-days back in high school, so it's like, I mean, obviously college is a completely different level, so the difficulty is a lot more. But I mean, it's part of football. It's the type of thing where I have friends that have graduated, and they always talk about it. They talk about the rough things. This is the stuff you remember. You don't remember, I mean, what we had for lunch or something like, like something like that. It's the blood, sweat, and tears you went through with your brothers.
Okay.
And if we didn't work hard, the success we're going to have, it wouldn't mean as much. So it's definitely a necessary evil.
So could you have football without 2 days?
I don't think you could. It's like you couldn't have a PB&J without the J. It's not. I mean, that's what football is. That's what it's. The long summer days, sweat, tired, everything's sore. Can you practice at that level? Can you practice when you think your body has nothing left?
Okay. Yeah, the NFL obviously got rid of them this year.
Yeah, well, I mean, those guys are at a different level too, and it's the type of thing where at the college level you still have young guys coming in, and maybe sometimes it's harder to maximize time. I mean, you're still trying to teach them just how to be mature adult and getting work done. I mean, that's the pot calling the kettle black, because I'm still very immature and I just need to grow. But that's how I look at it. I mean, it's for how much stuff we have to cram in. It's almost necessary to have that many practices.
Okay. I mean, you have to make sure you stay hydrated more during these days, or do certain things you wouldn't necessarily do on a normal day of practice.
Well, I mean, hydration, that's a huge thing. We had a couple guys cramping up, and we were just it's just jersey and shorts. I mean, it'll sneak up on you. It's not if you're in shape or out of shape or soft or tough. It's really just keeping hydrated, drinking a lot, eating the right food. So that's definitely a huge thing, because it'll sneak up on you. It affects how you play. It affects your body. So the coach has been very adamant on telling us how to take care of our bodies and stay on top of that.
You ever experienced any heat-related stuff, or seen anybody, some of the scarier things where a guy, keels over or anything like that?
I mean, everyone has their cramps. I know.
Yeah.
I used to always have after games at night. I wake up with cramps. But I mean, the scariest thing was probably this year. Chris Jones, our defensive tackle, had a full body cramp. I was scared to hear him. They were trying to keep him stretched out, and he was just screaming. Those type of things are scary stuff, and they had to take him to the health center. So, I mean, that's one of my best friends. So that's scary in itself, but to see one of your teammates like that, it's not. It makes you wake up and say, listen, if I don't take care of myself, that's what's going to happen, and I'll be taken away from practice.
All right, appreciate it.